Hello, welcome to my radio and television station, and I'm Kadri. Here comes the local news. Celebrate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Vietnam-India relations. On July 1st, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Cao Tiếng received Mr. Madan Mohan Sethi, Consul General of India in Ho Chi Minh City, came to greet the leaders of the Provincial People's Committee and work in Đồng Nai. Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, Cao Tiếng welcomed the Consul General to visit and work in Đồng Nai Province and give quick information on the social-economic situation of Đồng Nai Province. Mr. Madan Mohan Sethi thanks the Chairman of Provincial People's Committee for receiving the delegation, emphasizing that Vietnam-India has had good traditional friendship for the past 50 years and since 2016 has raised to the level of comprehensive strategic partnership. Next August, the Indian Consulate will hold the India Festival in Ho Chi Minh City with the attendance of officials and leaders of 500 to 600 enterprises from India. Also in the working program, the Consul General worked with the departments of Đồng Nai to discuss specific cooperation plans in 2022 and 2023. The People's Committee of Đồng Nai Province and Vietnam Foreign Trade Joint Stock Bank Vietcombank, Đồng Nai branch just issued an agreement to cooperate in providing cashless payment services and collecting fees and charges at the Provincial Public Administration Center. Accordingly, Vietcombank Đồng Nai branch will provide application payment services in the payment of the fees and charges for settlement of administrative procedures, including direct payment services in cash, internet banking payment services, QR code payment services, card payment services at the Provincial Public Administration Center. Vietcombank is the unit selected by the government office to connect the payment system on the National Public Service Portal. It's also one of the pioneering banks in the modern electronic payment services, with many cashless payment connection systems available across many payment areas. According to the General Statistics Office, international visitors to Vietnam in June this year reached more than 236,000 people, an increase of 36.8% compared to the previous month, 32.9% higher than the same period last year. In the first 6 months of 2022, international visitors to Vietnam reached 602,000 people, 6.8 times higher than the same period last year, but still down nearly 93% compared to the same period in 2019, the year when there was no COVID-19 epidemic. In addition, travel and tourism revenue in the first 6 months of 2022 increased by 94.4% compared to the same period last year due to a strong recovery in tourism activities, especially the explosion of domestic tourism in the second quarter of this year. On July 1st, in Seoul, South Korea, 27th Dialogue of Association of South Asian Nations, ASEAN, and South Korea took place. This is the first dialogue held directly by ASEAN and its partners after a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. Discussing the regional and international situation, ASEAN and South Korea agreed to make efforts to contribute to ensuring peace, security, and stability both in Northeast Asia and Southeast Asia, contributing to building an Asia-Pacific Indian Ocean environment which is conducive to development. South Korea informed its support for ASEAN principal stance on the South China Sea, including efforts to fully and effectively implement the Declaration of Conduct between parties in the South China Sea. DOC developed a code of conduct for the South China Sea COC in accordance with international law and the 1982 United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea. The 27th ASEAN-Korea Dialogue will be held directly in Vietnam in 2023. From July 1st, the Czech Republic assumed rotating presidency of European Union (EU) in the second half of this year. This is the second time the Czech Republic has held this position. On the sidelines of the NATO summit in Madrid, French President Emmanuel Macron met with Czech Prime Minister Petr Fiala and handed over the rotating EU presidency. In this position, Czech Republic identified 5 priorities dealing with the refugee crisis and rebuilding Ukraine, ensuring energy security, strengthening the EU defense and security capability in cyberspace, strategic resilience of the EU economy, and the resilience of democratic institutions. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.